Fate of the Furious movie review. Dom is finished with his criminal ways. Such emotional maturity makes what follows all the more confounding. Dom abandons Letty after being recruited by the evil computer Cypher. Charlize Theron's a new character who wears Metallica t-shirts and has long blonde dreadlocks. But cultural appropriation is the least of her sins. In a sign that the Furious franchise is taking tips from Marvel, the sadistic supervillain seeks world domination. The Fate of the Furious movie review. Charlize Theron and Vin Diesel in a film still. Although Dom has perfectly noble reasons for joining forces with her, they're right out of a soap opera. The character's inner turmoil means that Diesel gets to flex his acting muscles for a change. That's not always a good thing. In one scene, he cries pearl-sized tears, inspiring less compassion and curiosity. Could there be a correlation between the size of his tear ducts and his biceps? But back to the action. Cypher must be stopped, and there's only one group to do it. Enigmatic Special Agent Mr. Nobody Kurt Russell, clearly having fun, recruits Dom's old crew, including Letty, former federal agent Hobbs, Dwayne Johnson, hilariously histrionic Roman, Tyrese Gibson, and computer nerds Tage and Ramsey, Chris Ludacris Bridges, and Natalie Emmanuel. With each movie, the crew gains a few allies. This time, it's one-time villain Deckard Jason Statham and Mr. Nobody's new rube of an underling Scott Eastwood, who becomes an easy target for the team's jokes. The Fate of the Furious movie review. The film is exactly what fans have. Putting Statham and Johnson together is a particularly ingenious move. Both action stars have shown impressive comedic skills in recent years, Johnson in Central Intelligence and Statham in Spy, and their constant bickering is among the movie's main pleasures. Of course, nobody comes to the Furious franchise looking for jokes. It's all about action, which doesn't disappoint. Here, self-driving cars rain down on city streets from a multi-story parking garage, rubber bullets ricochet off Hobbs' pulsating neck muscles, Deckard parkours out of a maximum security prison. The pista resistance involves a formation of cars atop an ice field trying to outrun a submarine. As usual, the chases are gorgeously choreographed and utterly nonsensical. This is the first Furious film for director F. Gary Gray, straight outta Compton, who previously demonstrated his mastery of high-speed pursuits with the 2003 remake of The Italian Job. The movie drags at times, especially during a tense cyber confrontation between Ramsey and Cypher, during which the camera cuts from one character to the other, rapidly tapping on their keyboards. Watch the trailer of Fate of the Furious. On top of the clunky dialogue and absurd plot twists, such moments suggest that the franchise, which already has 2 more installments planned, peaked 3 movies ago, with 2011's Fast 5. Even so, Fate gives fans of the franchise exactly what they want, provided they can ditch logic as easily as the movie does. 2.5 stars. Rated PG-13. Contains prolonged sequences of violence and destruction, suggestive content and strong language. 136 minutes. Ratings guide. 4 stars masterpiece, 3 stars very good, 2 stars okay, 1 star poor, no stars waste of time. Copyright 2017, The Washington Post.